Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video, and this one's a little bit different here. I have a 3x8 insert with two photos here, and then I'm going to take a 6x12, and on this side the whole page will just be one layout. I want to use this flyer that we got. This is Harry's Italian. It's a place that's in the lower level at Rockefeller Center. So we were out and about doing stuff, and we decided, okay, now we're going to head up to Rockefeller Center, but we hadn't had lunch. It was kind of late. So we just popped in there quick, got some pizza and some snacks. And so I want to scrap about that. So I have those ready to go. And I know that somewhere in my stash, I have a transparency that has pizza on it, and I've been hoarding it forever, waiting for the right time to use it. I think this is it. Now, the problem with that is that there's obviously going to be something here on the other side. So a transparency is see-through. So I'll have to put some kind of paper behind it, probably either a very subtle pattern or just a plain piece of cardstock. Then I will put the transparency over it. But right now I don't know what that is. I'm thinking maybe green for the background because of this, but that's a lot of green and red, and I don't want it to look Christmassy. So I'm not totally sold on that yet. I could possibly go black as well because there's black in here, but the first job is to find the transparency because I don't know exactly where it is right now. So I'm going to go dig for that first. All right, I found the transparency, and I think, if I remember correctly, it's 9x12. I think this was one from A Beautiful Mess when I used to get the messy box. I'm thinking that maybe this was in there. It isn't something I probably would have bought on my own, but never say never. It could be. It just doesn't seem likely, but at least I found it, so I do want to use it. So the first task is to cut it down to 6x12. All right, so I have it in there. There we go. And of course, because it was 9x12, I have a strip now that's 3x12. I'm going to keep this. Some people might throw that away, but I'm going to keep it because I could cut it into 3x4 cards or even a 3x8 and maybe use it again for something else. Who knows? But at least this part is done. There we go. And it's ready to be the background. So now I will just have to figure out what kind of paper do I want to put behind it in here. And then whatever I pick has to go with these items because they're going to be on this page. So I decided to pull out some scrap paper that I had just to see what would it look like to have these in the background. So I'm going to move this over here. So I'm going to do the green first to see what that would look like. I do like it. It definitely gives a pop of color. It doesn't look too Christmassy, I don't think. I mean, you can see the red in there and stuff, but it's not bad. All right, let's try it with black. Ooh, well, the black really makes the pizza stand out on the transparency. I suppose if I went with black, I could add in a green embellishment or label or something over here, which I'm sure I have. I don't know, I like them both. I just thought of something I could layer if I wanted to. I could have both. I could just cut like a little strip of green and put it on the edge or something. I might do that. I'm going to try it and just see what I think of it. All right, so I cut down a piece of cardstock that was black to 6x12 because the other size that I had, that was an 8.5x11 piece, so that wasn't going to work. So I did that, and then I cut a 1/2-inch strip of the green that I had, and I really like the way that looks. So I think I'm going to adhere it on this left side, and then I'll either do the photos like this, or I might decide to do them kind of off kilter just for something a little different. So for this, I decided to actually leave a little bit of a border when I put on the green strips. I have that. And then because this is clear and they're exactly the same size, I'm actually not going to attach this right now. I will just drop it in when it's done, like so, and you won't be able to tell that this isn't attached because it'll just drop into the page protector and fit nicely. Eventually I may put staples in or something, but for now I'm just going to use it like an overlay and not adhere it in any way really. So I have that part done. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with these photos, which should be pretty easy. I don't have anything picked out right now, but it shouldn't be too tough. So I'm going to take those out. Oops, I have one on the other side from a layout I haven't done yet. Skipped around a bit. There we go. So I have those, and then I just have to figure out what do I want to do with them. So I'll pull out my bin that has food stuff in it and my one that has travel stuff in it, and we'll see what happens. I have these stickers in my food stash stuff, and I figured I might put one up here. I'm not sure yet. And then I also pulled my green phrases to see if there's anything in there that will work. All right, I did find a phrase label here that will work. It's a good shade of green, so I have that. And then I decided to switch these photos. I had them like this before, but I don't like the pizza next to each other. So I want that one up top. I want this one on the bottom. I'll attach this somehow, and then I have to figure out how to work in one of these. I decided to do this with a pizza slice and some pepperoni here, and I will have to cut off that little piece there, but that is not an issue. I can do that right now. Then I will put the label on, and that might be it for this one. It's kind of self-explanatory, so I don't know that I need a bunch of other stuff with it. There we go, and then I'll attach this maybe kind of right there where it overlaps there. Nope, that's too low, I think. Maybe there. And then it brings the eye down to look at the box too, so that's good. And then I'll put a staple in here. You know, maybe I'll do two, because there's kind of a big area where there was just empty space there. All right, so there we go. Made it a little whimsical. All right, so that'll be there. That'll be like that. Do I want anything else? If I did anything else, I might put something here. Ooh, can I put one of these slices over that? I bet I could. Like that here or there. I like it both ways. Or even here. No, don't like that. It's one of these. I think I'm going to do it here. There. So there. Maybe that's it. We'll see. I realized that I didn't leave any spot for journaling on where this was. The name is there, but it doesn't actually say like where it was. And I want it to show that it was at Rockefeller, because immediately after this we went upstairs and walked around Rockefeller Plaza. So I have pulled out my big bag of labels here, and I'm going to see if one of these will work for the right size and color to add on here, and then I can just write a little blurb on there and be good to go. I found this label, and it's the shade of green. It's a hair off from what these are, but I think it's fine. I'm going to put it in the lower right hand corner, overlapping this dead space in the photo. And I'll probably hang it off the edge a little like that. And then I can just write on there, lower level Rockefeller Plaza or Rockefeller Center, and attach it. And I might end up doing my staple through there. And I haven't decided yet if I want to do it just through the transparency so I can still slip it in, or if I want to do it through the whole thing, and then that will kind of attach it. I'm undecided. I wanted to make sure that I got the wording right, so I actually pulled this up online. And the one at Rockefeller Plaza, it's concourse level. So I'm glad I didn't write lower level. I will write concourse level, I'll get it right, and then I'll attach it. All right, so I decided to put the staple just through the transparency, not through the whole thing. That way, if I ever wanted to remove it for some reason, I could. But here it is, all done. And then I put these in the protectors as well. So it's good to go. Here's close-ups. Love how that turned out. Very whimsical and cute. I wanted to make it fun. And then here's the big 6x12 layout. So there is another one done for New York. Thanks for watching.